It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas, our broadcast setting tonight. Before we get...
Well, guys, we know it's been a...
Great reporting as always, David. AI really credits Tatum for his development.
Yeah, and, you know, I remember Tatum when he was in the league, a very smart player, and it's nice to see he is guiding others, finding their way in the league.
And the Rockets' defense, much improved. He's checked in for Chris. And then for the Lakers, AI comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So for the Lakers right now, inside we've got Kuzma and McGee. AI is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's James in at the 3. Here's Anthony. No good. That would have tied it.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's James, back to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got 14.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
The 3 from Harden, good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Rondo kicks to James. Back to Rondo. Pass to James. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. Harden with the defensive effort. Screen by Capella. Teardrop shot. Pass to Harden. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the shot is good. 16 points for him.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
Back to Harden. Out to Anthony. Launches it. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
LA has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. James, the pass to Kuzma. AI outside. James outside. McGee sets the pick for James. Over Anthony. James with the bucket. James has got his first points in this one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Anthony sets the pick for Harden. Bill, with last year's do-or-die season finale between Minnesota and Denver, final game of the regular season, momentum is gathering for a play-in tournament, maybe for the last 2 playoff spots. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I wrote about this in 07. I called it the entertaining as hell tournament, where basically the first 7 seeds were guaranteed, and the 16 teams that didn't make it out of the 2 conferences, they just went head-to-head, single elimination. And then you have the final 2 games in New York City, and you blow it out, and you have a fun thing with it. I think that Minnesota-Denver game was important, and maybe the solution is you have the 6 seeds guaranteed in each conference, and then you have 7, 8, 9, 10 in each conference, and you just have playing games. You have 7 versus 10. You have 8 versus 9. You do it over the course of a couple days. You use the TV revenue from that because you could get good money from that to maybe shorten the season.
Great
which
idea.
Would be, for me, the #1 thing I would change about the league. I think we should have a 70-game season. You could talk me into 76, but there's too many games. There's too many nights where the players... I just think basketball is really hard to play.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Capella. James Ennis comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Green, he's checked in for James Harden. And Knight subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for Los Angeles, Michael Beasley, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Ingram in for Kyle Kuzma. Now here's Ennis. He's covered by Ingram. Ennis kicks to Knight. It's good, the assist that time from Ennis.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Ingram outside. And there's the pass to LeBron. Shoots over Tucker. Again, the Lakers.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Ennis. Kicks to Green. Nene setting the pick for Green. That one off the back iron and out.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
Bill, we know in your writing that you love to incorporate pop culture references. How did that begin with you?
Well, it began because in college, I was dropping them in columns and people were responding. I think pop culture probably mattered more when I was in college in the 80s and 90s because, you know, we didn't have the internet back then. It was harder to connect with people you didn't know. Basically, you had sports and pop culture and politics. Those were the 3 ways. If I'm getting to know you, what are the 3 things we're going to talk about? I didn't want to talk about politics with anybody, so the other 2 things for me were sports, pop culture. I was also an only child in the 70s with only 5 or 6 TV channels watching Brady Bunch, Partridge Family, Sanford and Son, Jefferson's, Good Times, all that stuff. And, you know, that stuff just soaks into your DNA, and that's it.
Now, here's Tucker, covered by LeBron. Tucker, the pass to Knight. Nene, the screen. Brandon Knight, and that's good. Knight's got 6.
Where was the defense? Come on now. Where was it? No idea how they gave up that open a look.
From the baseline. Misses off the right iron. Rockets trail by 6. And Green now, top of the key. It's deflected. Fast break. The Lakers. Ingram's running. It gets rebounded by Ennis.
Boy, incredible effort on defense. Refusing to give him an uncontested layup. Nothing easy.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 6. LeBron passes to AI. And AI throws it down.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
To the inside. And Green slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to... Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure.
The steals thing is just...
Well, you hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits. What they like to do gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Yeah, exactly. Right from the start, Greg, they were looking to get out and run, sprinting to their opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets, Green is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Nene. And it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. Ball's checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Bill, one shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? So he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a 3. He's got the pull-up hezzy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number one choice.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Heat delivered in a major way. He had 11 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a terrific game for him. They'll be looking for more of the same tonight.
And I'd be surprised if he doesn't give it to them. He's in a very good frame of mind right now.
Yeah, you know what? His attitude, his confidence, everything is posted up on positive. And he'll be looking to build on the work he did the last time out for sure.
Nene, the screen. It's Knight with the drive. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Nene. Talking about last-second shot instincts, Bill, you mentioned LeBron, KD. What about Curry? Where does Curry rank in that conversation?
Curry's good.
Top 5?
You can guard Curry in those one-on-one situations with the right people. I'm not saying you're to stop him, but, you know, you put a taller guy on him. And Curry, to me, Curry is the greatest not in the offense scorer I've ever seen in my life, where he can get 32 and hit 10 threes and wasn't really involved in the game. Just, you forget about him from one play, and all of a sudden he's in the corner and they're setting him up.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Bill, several of your books have been bestsellers. How did it feel to see your work so well received around the world?
I think I was really happy that the basketball book did well, because I spent a long time writing it, and it was 700 pages. And when it got mailed to me, it was so big, I thought people would just be terrified of it. And, you know, it turns out,
I think they embraced the
size.
I
think they did. They liked it. I designed it for people to be able to put on their toilet or bring on an airplane or whatever they want to do with it. But I was always amazed that there wasn't a basketball book that tried to kind of group all these other books and some of the opinions and all the misinformation. Like the fact that, honestly, the reason I wanted to write the book was just that people thought Wilt Chamberlain was better than Bill Russell. And yet every single thing written in the 60s was that Bill Russell was better. And all the players would say Bill Russell was better. And when they put it together, Bill Russell's team won. So it's like, how do we get to the point where people think Wilt Chamberlain was better? So it was that and some other stuff that made me want to write the book.
Here's Ball. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Here's AI. And the shot is long. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Left side, Knight. Nene, the screen. Hughes in the screen. Knight. Rebound, the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Good work there as it goes. Green's got 10 points in the quarter.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
From about 16, and AI gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Lakers leading by 3. Bill, a top advisor for the U.S. High School Athletics and Activities Division, recommended that schools adopt esports programs. What's your take on that?
I'm all in. It's probably my son's only chance to go to college, so I really hope it happens. Now, listen, the world changes every decade.
I know.
And you got to change with it. And the reality is esports is one of the biggest things we have now. And if you're under 15, you're way more likely to play video games and be good at that than you are to do anything else. So why wouldn't we be able to benefit from that? The whole esports in general, just the audiences they're getting and as a spectator event, that's been building. So why wouldn't that work for college?
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with
Carmelo first.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And the Lakers making a change here. AI has checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Lakers working the ball around now. And McGee kicks to AI. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with AI. And it's McGee in at the center. Ball against Paul. And it's AI with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 7. Inside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Take a look at the Rockets. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Paul goes in, looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The teardrop. Man, he does it so nicely. It's 6 feet tall. That might be stretching it a touch. It's a shot that Paul has had to master, and he certainly has.
McGee a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's AI. The 10-footer. Drained for 2 points. AI's got 13 points. Rockets trail by 7. Paul kicks to Anthony. Over LeBron. Anthony's shot is off. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Rockets, James Ennis, he'll check in for Chris. And Knight subbed in for Chris Paul. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lance Stevenson's checked in for JaVale McGee. Ball kicks to James. Pass to Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Anthony can't hit. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Miami. Kuzma with it, now guarded by Ennis. Passes it to Kuzma. Back to Ball. LeBron passes to AI. Rebounded by Anthony. Rockets trail by 7. Now the dish to Capella. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by AI. And the shot goes in. That's 12 points for James Harden.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Here's Ennis. He dishes it to Harden. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Ennis has got 3 assists tonight.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
On the wing, Stevenson. And the pass to Kuzma. Back to Stevenson. To the inside. Lets it go from 11. The shot's good. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Anthony kicks to Harden. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Harden the pass tonight. Harden outside. The 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Harden's got 17.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Stevenson kicks to LeBron. Ball with it. 8 points for him. With some arc. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Knight. Harden the pass to Carmelo. Got that one up quick. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Anthony sets the pick for Harden. Outside Anthony. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 16 points for him.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Dishes it to AI. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. AI's got 4 points this quarter. Now a timeout called by Houston. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
For the Rockets, Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. P.J. Tucker comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Green in for Knight. The Lakers also changing it up. Beasley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Brandon Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Now here's Ennis. He's covered by Ingram. Ennis passes to Tucker. Houston moving the ball around. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Rondo kicks to Beasley. No good. Shot missing. So Houston will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Rondo. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Beasley outside. AI left side. Beasley with a screen on Harden. James has a two-pointer, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Green, guarded closely. He took good advantage of that screen. 19 points for James Harden.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Ingram. Good on the bucket. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, a good job by the defender not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
Now, here's Tucker, covered by Beasley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Paul's checked in for Houston. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. James outside. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. And good that time. James has got 21.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
He used that pick to get in close.
And so far going
for the Rockets. Clint Capella comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's James Harden in for Ennis. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Beasley. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Ingram. AI is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Clint Capella is out there with Nene. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. AI outside. Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. Kuzma. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
Green kicks to Harden. Lobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
AI outside. Releases from 15. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Paul against Ball. Harden sets the pick for Paul. Down low.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. Anthony comes in for Green. Ball dishes to AI. To the paint, stolen by Tucker.
You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end.
Free throw good, James Harden. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. LeBron kicks to AI. Rebounded by Capella.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Screen by Capella. Tucker with the ball. McGee's there. 6 to shoot. The numbers in their favor. Throws it up high. The shot's good from Kuzma. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Screen by Capella. Elbow shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And that's 31 points for Chris Paul.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
AI left side. A baseline J. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets trail by 4. To the middle. Capella, the pass to Harden. And the shot goes in. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Anthony against James. He kicks it to ball. Here's AI. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. For Houston, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Tucker dishes to Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 29 in the game.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
AI right side. That one misses. Good D by Harden. Pass to Paul. Houston moving it around to take the lead. The Lakers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. AI passes to LeBron. Good D by Harden.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 1. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And the Rockets making a change here. Chris has checked in. Back to James. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for AI. Oh, no good.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Now a timeout called by Houston. What do you think, guys?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get up with it sometime. Try to get a record my thing refurbished, repainted, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just get off.
Hey, Veronica, how you doing?
You were cooking out there last night, Killer.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So, what's going on?
I'm bearing witness to the rise.
Look, okay, you can mellow a little bit with the trademarks. It's okay.
Look, I know you want to fit in, but you don't have to fall behind. Okay, the vet's like a leader, and you have to get used to trademarks because both Foot Locker and Gatorade called to talk.
About me?
No, about your mom.
Oh, you got jokes. Okay.
Yeah, of course about you. They're noticing your story. They're noticing your game. People are starting to look at you, and I am telling you, America loves a comeback.
Wow. So, I mean, who's first?
You tell me, where do you want to start? Great, I'll set it up for later this week.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Davis.
What's up, AI?
What's up, man? I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, man, pleasure.
Yeah. Hey, you get a little bigger in the off-season, man. You looking pretty swole nowadays.
Yeah, man, I've been eating a lot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, about 5-6 meals a day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
But you got a personal chef, or you cooking for yourself?
Oh, no, I cook myself.
Oh, wow. Yeah, hey, you know, I got a big kitchen in my new spot. You can come through and cook for me sometime.
Oh, for sure. You like pasta?
Yeah. Is that your favorite thing?
My favorite thing to cook. Pasta, Alfredo sauce, and chicken.
Alfredo sauce and chicken? Hey, I can get down with that. Okay.
Sure. We'll do it. Set it up.
All right, man. We'll do that. Hey, have a good game, bro.
You too, man. Good luck.
See you soon.
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At center, standing 7 feet, number 7.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. AI is checked in for James. And right around this time of the year, some teams spending long stretches on the road. Chris, that's difficult. It's got to be tough, I would assume, for players to deal with that, teams to deal with that.
It does get tough. Long road trips, travel, you're staying home from your family, you haven't seen your family and your friends, but I tell you what it does as a team. Coaches love it because it builds camaraderie, it builds chemistry. Now you have time to go to the movies and hang out with guys on your team at a restaurant or just hanging out. And what does that do? It brings you a little bit closer together because now you're building a relationship that's not based on basketball. These long road trips allow you to be together, to get to understand and know each other in ways maybe you haven't before. And believe me, it's been many times on the court. I've joked with the guy on my team about something that had nothing to do with the game, and it brought us to even play harder because we had an inside joke about something else. Who wouldn't want to play with their friends, right? Who wouldn't want their friends to challenge them? And that's the type of relationships you build on these long road trips.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Moore, the guards. Anthony Davis is out there with Mirotic, and it's Okafor in at the center. A nice shot by AI.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Here's Moore. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. On the wing, Davis. Picked by Okafor. Here's the screen. Davis dishes to Holiday. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Okafor gets the bucket.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. McGee trying to break free. Kuzma can't get it to go.
The D doing everything they can to cut him off on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Moore. And Etuan Moore has always been a solid shooter in the NBA, Greg, and he's continued to grow in that department.
I mean, just look at the career numbers from deep in terms of efficiency. In the last few years, he started to take on more and more volume in terms of the three-point shot. Hasn't changed his percentages, though, at all. And I would give him the green light as much as he wants from beyond.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Hart kicks to McGee, and there's the pass to Ball. Kuzma with a screen on Holiday. Ball no good.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
Moore right side. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Holiday against Ball. Kuzma with a screen on Mirotic. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Davis. Clock at 4. Here's AI. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 6th in field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Beasley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Floats it up for Beasley. And that one's good. Ingram.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Bucks.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the distance.
Rondo passes to AI. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. New Orleans in the lead. Payton outside. Kicks it to Miller. Davis with a screen on Beasley. And it's Miller penetrating. The wide open look here for Holiday. Offline with his 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. AI kicks to Rondo. Beasley the screen. Nice shot by Rondo.
And I love how he comes off, head up, always in attack mode, whether to find or finish.
Miller with a screen on Rondo. Passes it to Miller. Picked by Randall. Davis with it. Over Beasley. That's good from Davis on the assist from Miller. And that's now 7 points for Davis.
And just like you draw it up, I mean, create some space with the screen and get the good, clean look.
Lakers trail by 3. Rondo kicks to AI. Back to Rondo. Over Payton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. New Orleans gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Down low, Beasley with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Ingram. The 10-footer finds the target.
He's quick on the draw. You got to understand that Ingram is comfortable firing as soon as he catches passes.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 35% to start the game. Holiday with it. AI picks him up. Shoots from the line. The shot by Holiday, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Beasley sets a screen for Rondo. Off the screen. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. AI's got 7 points.
Look, I don't know how he got that one to go. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Picked by Randall. Outside Holiday. To the paint. It's deflected. Now the Lakers on the break. AI with the ball. Greg, as we get closer to the halfway point of the season, it's clear just how impactful LeBron James has been on this roster.
It is night and day from the Lakers of last year to this year. This is just how much adding a player like LeBron can change your team. He just does so much and opens up so many options for everyone else on the roster.
Davis kicks to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I got a few minutes to catch up with Alvin Gentry. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys the need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So the goal is to come out early and get their shooters into a good rhythm right away.
And of course, that's always a goal. But the meaning behind it is that he wants them to play good, smart basketball, not taking too many chances.
Oh, yeah, Greg, you're exactly right. High percentage shots. That's the important thing. No hero basketball, nobody playing out of control.
Beasley outside. AI passes to Beasley. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Okafor. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Holiday. Over AI. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Like my time, like my jokes.
And the second big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Beasley. Josh Hart comes in for Lance Stevenson. AI is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Okafor. Davis comes in for Julius Randle. Mirotic is checked in for Hill. And Moore subbed in for Drew Holiday. So the Pelican 5 right now. Payton is out there with Etuan Moore. Then there's Mirotic. Then there's Okafor. And it's Davis in at the 4 spot.
No doubt that was a defensive mistake. You got to have a guy on him at all times.
Payton outside. And it's Davis at the elbow. Outside Mirotic. Kick out to Moore. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. To the middle. No good from LeBron.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Pick by Okafor. Davis in the corner. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Okafor sets the pick for Mirotic. From the line, the putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
James kicks to Hart. He dishes it to AI. McGee trying to break free.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. New Orleans also making some changes. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Mirotic. And it's Drew Holiday in for Payton. And James no good on that one. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Moore dishes to Holiday. Not really his range, and it's off target.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Unloads from 13. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Holiday's got 12 in the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
James. to the left wing. Lets it go. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Holiday against Ball. Outside Holiday. Davis with a screen on Ball. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Drew Holiday. And the Lakers call time here. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. C-Webb, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the gold blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people in Ohio State, the Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock it down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. That's great.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Ingram outside. AI outside. He kicks to McGee. Over Okafor. And again, the Lakers, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. On the wing, Miller. Back to Moore. Pass to Holiday. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Holiday. Over the last month, getting it done. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
McGee, the pass to Ball. Lakers passing it around. Inside, LeBron kicks to Ball. McGee a screen. Ball dishes to AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. That's 10 points for AI.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ball against Holiday. Pass to Davis. Over LeBron. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's now 9 points for Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
AI can't hit. New Orleans in the lead. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Miller kicks to Holiday. Miller sets a screen for Holiday. And there's the pass to Moore. Passes it to Miller. Outside Holiday. He tries for 3. Rebound the Lakers. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And this is why scouting is so important. You've got to be able to identify those role players who can complement what your team does.
Yeah, that was big-time production from the bench, especially on the offensive end.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers ahead.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday. A platoon swap here. For the Lakers. Brandon Ingram's out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's AI. And it's Beasley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Nets was outstanding. He ended up with 19 points and was also able to collect 6 boards to go along with his scoring. He really was the team's second unit in that game. A superior effort. Let's see if he can keep pushing the envelope tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special, but the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of us.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Hill sets the screen for Payton. Okafor with the screen on Rondo. Payton kicks to Hill. Lock at 6. Okafor sets the pick for Hill. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Randall goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
You see what Randall can do when in full attack mode? There, converting off of the miss.
And that one is good by Beasley. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The Pelicans trail. Payton kicks to Randall. To the inside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. One-on-one fast break. Here's AI. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Payton. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Miller, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pelicans with the rebound. Okafor's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Outside Hill. Out to Miller. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. You played, C-Web, for a number of different teams. How did you personally measure an organization's quality?
It starts at the top. It's the commitment to winning. It's the little things, caring for players, everyone else there on the staff as people first. And then also setting the tone, letting people know that we're a winning organization. You know, I've been to some organization, and the word winning has never come up from the top brass, if you could believe it or not. So you know who wants to win. You see the intensity on the owner's face. You see the intensity on everyone's face as well. And you can tell by that passion whose foxhole you're in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Ingram passes to Rondo. Here's AI, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Payton kicks to Randall. And the layup's good off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
AI can't hit.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Count that one.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting from the field 44%, not bad. Caldwell Pope kicks to AI. Pass to Ingram. Back to AI. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Rondo drives in. The 10-footer. And another shot. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Ingram.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Okafor dishes to Payton. Okafor, the pass to Payton. Picked by Okafor. Payton kicks to Hill. Clock at 6. Over Beasley. Out to Miller. 3-pointer. Beasley with the rebound. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Ingram. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Randall out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Ingram outside. Here's AI. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they continue to control the glass.
Miller, the pass to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Anytime Randall gets near the rim, you better look out. It's about to be a brutal finish.
Ingram outside. To the paint. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo.
And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. Here's AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 20 points for AI.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
And with Anthony Davis, the stat lines, Greg, he can post on any given night are just absurd.
Really, Davis still strong defensively, but he really impacts every facet of the game. One of the rare players who can carry a team on both ends of the floor. There just aren't many great players that can lead a team to a championship, but I think Davis is of that mold.
First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ball against Payton. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
AI outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Pelicans. Etuan Moore comes in for Payton. New Orleans leading by 13. Inside, here's Moore. Again, the Pelicans score.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's LeBron, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, you can't lose James in these situations. He's fantastic at scoring when a screen is involved.
Here's Okafor. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
When it comes to playing the role of villain in the eyes of many NBA fans, you know, you've got LeBron going to Miami, Durant leaving OKC, going to Golden State. C-Web is having someone to root against good for the league. It seems to build some passion in sports for sure.
I mean, there can never be a hero without a villain,
sure,
even if that villain is temporary for one season. So one of the great things about the NBA is that our off season normally is just as exciting as the main season because of the trades and who's going where and the changing of allegiances, of alliances. I mean, so I definitely love all the movement. And, you know, the great thing is you're never going to agree with what any player does 100% the whole time. So I love seeing the changes in the league and having someone to root against. I think it's good for the fan soul to have somebody that you can honestly root against.
That's fun. He's off on the second.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Moore dishes to Holiday. Okafor kicks to Holiday. Double team on Holiday, and it's Mirotic at the elbow. Back to Holiday. They set the pick. Poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Inside, Holiday. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Holiday's got 8 here in the quarter.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Randle passes to Okafor. Outside Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Kicks to Mirotic. It's deflected. Here's Kuzma. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
Moore outside. Pass to Randle. Back to Moore. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New Orleans.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Drew Holiday.
Just the scoring alone. I mean, it's a fantastic game for him. He was just going over, around, through the defense, I mean, all day long.
Near the three-point line, it's more, and it's off the back rim, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Ball with the bucket.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. Picked by Okafor. Back to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. From beyond the arc, it's good from long range. Holiday's got 33 points.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Over to the wing. Here's Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
All-time for me.
That's a good question. My position, or I have to go with Gary Payton, Michael Jordan.